All right, guys, welcome back, LPM. Guys, if you think that playing notes into Logic Pro is just about hitting record, you're possibly missing a whole world of other options. So today I'm going to show you guys 10 smart ways to enter notes into Logic, from common ones to some that might blow your mind. So let's get into this. This first one is your MIDI controller. This is my favorite way to do it. This is just plug and play. Love that. The next one is musical typing. So if you do Command K, you're going to get the musical typing board, or if you go to Window, Show Musical Typing. Okay? And now, using our typing keyboard, we've got a way to input notes. I love using this one when I'm on the airplane. All right, guys, the next input method is just using the pencil tool. So if we press letter T, we're going to get our toolbar. We can get the pencil tool, and I can just pencil in a blank MIDI region there. And if I double click it, I'm in the piano roll, and now I can get the pencil tool again, letter T, or we don't even have to do that. If we hold down the Command button on our keyboard, our pointer tool automatically turns into the pencil tool. And now we can draw in some notes. Okay, nice and easy. All right, the next method is the step input. And this is one that I think a lot of people don't know about. But it's this one here, Show Step Input Keyboard. Right, so we go to Window, Show Step Input Keyboard. So this option, guys, is great for note-by-note composition with control over the rhythm. So by default, it's going to be giving us 8 notes. And what I'm going to do here is when I step something in, it gives me an 8th note. And every time I press a new note, it's giving me a new 8th note. So let's say we're going to go bar by bar. Okay, in this next bar, okay, I'm going to put my playhead at the top of bar 2. I'm going to play in quarter note, another quarter note, and then let's do 2 8th notes. And then let's end with some 16ths. Let's listen to this. Let's put them together. Very cool. And if I wanted to do chords, I'm going to click on here, chord mode, put my playhead where I want it, and let's just say we want to play in whole note chords. Well, now we got... Fantastic. Okay, guys, this next way of inputting notes is really cool For those of you who might have an iPad or an iPhone, there's the Logic Pro Remote app, and this is going to allow you to control and enter and perform notes if you'd like. Super helpful. And for this example, I've already got them connected. When you open it, if you click on this button right here, there's different types of control when you click there. I'm going to just click on this top one. And now I've got the keyboard. Super cool. All right, guys, for this next method, if you're someone who likes to download MIDI files, well, you can go to a site like bitmidi.com and find a file you like, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and you download the MIDI file. And then what you can do is I'm going to copy it from my downloads folder, Command-C. And now in Logic, I am literally going to paste it, Command-V. Sure, we'll import the tempo. Why not? And now we've got the whole song in MIDI. So we've got this whole thing here in MIDI. You know, it sounds cheesy because the samples they've used are cheesy, but we can reassign samples. We could, you know, load in a different instrument here. We could load in different drums. Like, you can do anything with MIDI. That's the beautiful thing. All right. The next way of inputting notes in Logic might be from the loop browser. So this is how we open the loop browser. The green files are MIDI files, okay? These blue ones are audio files, but the green ones are MIDI files. So let's say we find a MIDI file that we like, and we drag it in here. I'm just going to drag it in to bar 1, beat 1, let it go in the empty area here. And now we can play it. But not only that, we can actually double click and open it in the piano roll. And now we have the MIDI notes available. So maybe I'll select all these. Maybe I want to transpose it up a little. You know? So we can do anything we want. All right, guys, this next method for inputting notes I do love. And let's just say you are playing something. You liked what you played, but you hadn't been recording. Shift-R, capture last take, and the notes will appear. All right, guys, method number 9 for inputting notes in Logic. This is the MIDI effects. We could use something like the Arpeggiator. This is where we input one note, and from that one note, we can get dozens, all live and non-destructive. So let's have a look at that. So let's get our one note in. So here's our one note. But if we go over here and press MIDI effects and turn on the Arpeggiator, well, now all of a sudden that one note Okay. Or maybe we use a different MIDI effect like the scripter and we load in one of their crazy presets. Let's try this Arpeggiator. And now our one note turns into. And then last, method number 10, and a super cool one that you might not have known about, is audio to MIDI. Okay, this is very cool. I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's just say that you sing in a line, or maybe you play in a monophonic line on an instrument or with your voice. Okay, so now that we've got our live audio recorded, mine was a melodica. Let's make sure. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is engage flex time. This is flex time. Next thing you want to do is tell it which algorithm to use. We're going to use the flex pitch algorithm. It's going to analyze it. And now if you double click on the top of it, the white part here, I double click that. It's opening it up down here. And you want to make sure that this blue track button is selected. If it goes to file, just click on track. And now if we click on edit right here, you can see that the last option available is create MIDI track from flex pitch data. I'm going to click that. And look at that, guys. Look at that. It has created a MIDI region with the default electric piano as the sound, which we can change. And let's see whether it got my performance. So remember, this was the sound of my original melodica. Let's see whether it captured this. Yes, sir. We are in business. And look, I don't know what you're going to do with this. You could do a million different things. But if you had an idea that you needed to get out very quickly into the machine, this could be one of the ways you do it. Guys, one more thing I wanted to throw in, a little extra tip. You can get in here and change the icon of the track you're working with if you want to stay extra organized. So this little blue default, if I right-click it or control-click it, we can load in all these other pictures. In fact, we can go to custom icons, and then with the plus button, we can import our own graphic image. Now, I've already got a melodica in here, so I'm going to assign this little melodica image to my melodica track. So guys, these tools let you write music your way. Whether you're hands-on, you're clicking and dragging, or you're recording live. So which one are you going to use next? If you're ready to stop feeling stuck and start producing the music that you hear in your head, that you've been sort of dreaming of, please watch my free Logic Pro training. I'll show you the method that's helping musicians go from frustrated to confident and fast. The link is down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please subscribe and like. And please subscribe and like. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one.